What's up, survivors? SeenIzax here. Welcome back to Gunloper. We are surviving the long dark with interloper weather, cranked up predator spawns, and I'm only allowed to use the unique weapon variants. It is the absolute perfect recipe for an epic failure, but we're going to have a great time trying to survive. Grab a warm drink, settle in, and let's jump in to the freezing cold. As always, if you want to check out what gear is allowed in this series, check out the description. So we've ended it. We are back in Ash Canyon. We are in the Angler's Den. We need to get some things together here. So let's light a torch. Let's go outside. I'm worried about wolves, but we're going to light this fire because I definitely need to get some more fire and cooking and everything. And it is cold out here. While I am doing this, it should be a good opportunity to tell you that I had an issue with my microphone for the first 20-ish minutes of this video. This is future post-production scene talking, and I'm recording this as a voiceover as I rewatch and edit the playthrough. Fire starting level 3. Yes, 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 I love it. Now we do not need tinder anymore. Our fires will last longer. Let's get our cooking pot and this little gold eye down here. Let's get some water going over here. Now let's go check our fishing tip up. This thing has been helpful. More sticks to help keep the fire going. So let's see what we can do. What do we got here? It's going to take a bit to break this. As I've said before, when you are breaking open the ice for fishing, be sure to use a blunt tool. Do not use your knife or a hatchet. Use a pry bar or a heavy hammer is actually best. Yes, some whitefish. Not going to worry about fishing anymore because we will be leaving here very soon. I just want to have enough calories to sustain me. Let's see. We are definitely not warm. We're going to drop a few more sticks on here. The gold eye is cooked. Let's eat it. It doesn't have too many calories, but we are leveling up cooking. Oh, no, do not eat that. Let's cook it. There we go. Non-potable water. We are definitely not warm out here. We are getting hypothermia risk. Let me see if I could find another stick because we're really close to that fire actually being warm to us. This is different from Stalker or from lower difficulties because on lower difficulties, a fire near you warms you up no matter what, whereas on stock or on interloper difficulty settings, a fire does not necessarily warm you. Here we go. Here is a stick. One more stick will warm us up. Oh, it's just so nice that I no longer need tinder. To level up fire starting first thing is just amazing. I love it. I love it. And once again, I apologize that this is post-production scene talking to you right now. See, add one stick, and we are warm. Yes. Let's hurry up and just pass time for this fish to cook. We'll pass the time for this water to cook and get a full thirst, quench our thirst here. Let's do another couple liters while we, how long? Yep, we got enough time. Let's do another couple liters. We've got plenty of time on the fire. Let's warm up our teas. And we're going to come over here and we're going to pop open, drop all of our teas, and then we will also be dropping all of our other teas from our thermos. I want to get this one tea so I can't burn it. There we go. There, we've shooken them all. To me, it's faster to do it this way than it is to go through and drop all of our teas and manually place them in this fancy little circle. Maybe I'm just too lazy and I'm too impatient for that. But there's always a couple I got to do here. Come on, where can I place this thing? Come on, right here. There we go. Any others that aren't getting warmed up? They're all warming up. Let's give them all a little shake. Let's get that one. Can I get this other one? No, not letting me get it. There we go. I think we're good. Can I have this one? There we go. Got it. Now, all of them are shaken. We should not burn any teas. Let's go inside. We need to gather our supplies and figure out what we are going to do. Let's see. Let's get all of our oil. I want all of our saplings. I want all of our guts. I want all of this stuff. We're going to be heavy. This is going to be a very heavy trip, and I don't care. We're going to drop all of our cattails. I do not need those. I have 4 ptarmigan down. I will eventually need to repair the bedroll, but right now it's okay. Let's get rid of some of this charcoal. I don't need that much. Charcoal's biggest use will be for making gunpowder. We have our woodworking tools. Our bow is getting very low in condition, but that's okay. We're also leveling up archery. Once we hit level 5 archery, our condition on the bow only goes down by half. I want my other improvised insulation and my crampons, definitely. But this has been a very successful time in Ash Canyon. I do not ever anticipate coming back here. All of our teas are hot. None of them are burning that I could see. Let's pass the time, get this water. And we are warming up even more. There we go. Let's pick up our pot. Let's grab some torches. How about, I guess we'll take whatever torches I could get right now. And some more torch. Gosh, are there going to be any good torches in this fire? These are horrible torches. It's terrible. Come on, come on. Can I get a good torch? There we go. There's a good torch. I like that one. That's much, much better. Okay, let's see here. What do we got? No, no good. Let's see. Let's get all my teas now. I got my red. What am I doing? I need to warm up all these teas too. I've got so much tea right now, and I think did I just drop that? I did. I really wish you could warm it all up while it's in the flask. Like if you put the flask on a cooking location, it would warm up your teas. But I understand it. The whole idea is they are insulated flasks. Yeah, we will warm up all of our teas. They should be all nice and hot. Let's collect them all. We should be able to make it all the way back to Timberwolf Mountain without getting cold if I could drink all of these. I'm thinking we may stop back by where the moose kill was and grab a couple moose steaks just so we have some extra calories. Downing that moose was the best thing we could have done in Ash Canyon. Honestly, I'm more excited that we did that than I am that we found the backpack and crampons. So let's head out. We are going to head this way. We're all loaded up. We've checked out the prepper cache. It was empty. Hold up. What? I forgot something. Let's get back here. Post-production scene. Can't exactly remember what he forgot. Oh, I need my hides. Yes, as I need these. I will be making the travois as soon as I can. I don't think I left anything else. Nothing in there. Let's double check the trunk. Do I want the book? No, I don't want the book. I'm good. And the illegal hatchet stays here forever. No using the hatchet. Okay, now we can head out. Got everything. I think we're loaded. Let's roll. When I get that travois, it'll be so much nicer carrying all this weight over long distances. It's ideally used for getting large game kills like the bear and the moose, even maybe a few deer if you have a good hunting trip. You get out there, you dump all of your quarter in the travois, and you can carry it all back at once. There we go. We are fed. We are hydrated. Going to leave a little bit of room there in case I need to take a drink of tea to warm up. Honestly, I got to get used to not always filling up my thirst, but I'm used to doing it just to save the weight on the water, because water is heavy in this game. But I think we might stop back by the moose and grab a couple moose steaks for the road. My goal is I want to get everything all the way back to the Mountaineer's hut. That is my goal. So let's see. Did I make a wrong turn? Oh no, I crossed there. Yeah. Okay, pick up some sticks. Like I've said before, Ash Canyon is not my favorite area. It's nice, but it's so easy to get turned around if you haven't played it and stayed in it. Maybe that's what I need to do, is I just need to do one of Zach's challenges where he stays for 30 days in the region and does not leave. Is that possible to do in Ash Canyon? The hard part for that is there's no way to craft any arrowheads. There's no way to forge. So you would be limited to the 2 arrowheads you get in the uh, angler's den that are always guaranteed going to be there. So in theory, you could make 2 arrows. There are plenty of saplings, and as long as you found a hacksaw, which usually you can, you would be okay to chop down saplings and move forward from there. But here we go, moving on. I think we've kind of picked all the cattails clean in this area. And over this way, I believe the wolves are taken care of. Let's drink a tea to maintain our body heat. There we go. That's better. I don't quite know what the warming up uh, buff does and why it gave me 2 of them right there. That was weird. So I don't know what it does. Does it make you get cold slower? Does it provide you an extra like 2-degree warmth bonus for a short time? I mean, I know drinking a hot tea raises your body heat. It warms you up, but usually your body heat on interloper level weather will cool back down and you'll get cold again faster than the warming up buff will dissipate, which is weird. So I don't quite understand what it does. Maybe I should research that. Okay, we're going to hug the left because there are wolves over there on the right. What's weird is right now I think it's just regular wolves, not timber wolves, but I don't feel like getting in a wolf struggle. I've learned that wolf struggles on this level of difficulty, they can end you even if you're almost full or even full health. So it's imperative you get good armored clothing up to that point, up before you start worrying about wolf struggles. And right now I've noticed they seem to have a lot more health, so I don't always kill them with 1 shot in the bow. On Stalker, 1 rifle shot or 1 bow shot, you are 99% likely they're dead. Heck, the revolver shot usually kills them in just a couple hits. Let's see, we are day 42. We have spent a long time in Ash Canyon. I think we've been here well over 10 days. Let's go over here. What, can I not get over this log? Come on, Long Dark, come on. Hinterland, we could step over a log that's downed like that. Looks like over here is one of my old torches from when I was making the goating trip. I cannot believe in the last episode I messed up that goat. I went here instead of there, and I was in such a hurry I took a wrong turn and messed it all up and had to pop a stem at the end. That was not fun. If you missed it, you need to go back and check it out. It was nerve-wracking and funny now that I'm looking back on it, and we survived. Okay, this light snowfall and this fog that's setting in is not my favorite thing. Okay, we're going to keep picking up sticks so I can keep a fire going. I really need to start getting back into more caves and transition caves so I could keep the coal, since I had to burn most of my coal to get out of the gold mine area. See, all my teas are cold here. Let's get into the thermos. They're hot. It's not too terribly bad. We're only 1 chevron down on the cold right now, so it's not too bad. We've made it back to Bitter Marsh. Up there is Homesteader's Respite, which has been a great starter base to warm up in as we entered Ash Canyon. I imagine we will eventually be back here when I go through and wanting to map all of the regions. But between Ash Canyon and Hushed River Valley, those will be my last 2 regions. Honestly, I'd rather Blackrock over either one of those, because at least Blackrock has several big structures you could stay in to warm up. I mean, Ash Canyon is not short on any workbenches, that's for sure. You've got Miner's Folly, you've got Angler's Den, you've got the gold mine. But when it comes to getting around the area and having to rely on several rope climbs, I don't like it. There are parts of Ash Canyon you really can't. If you took an extreme long way around, you could get around almost all of the rope climbs. Actually, I think you could get around all of them. So let's head over this way. This is where the deer is, or not the deer, the moose that I downed. We'll grab a couple moose steaks just to have plenty of calories. There is a deer over here, so I'm not too worried about wolves right now. Still keep getting all these sticks, and I'm good on matches. That is one thing. Honestly, I'm pretty sure, because we do have the resource availability set to be a little bit more like Stalker, solely so we could get the unique firearms and bow variants. I'm pretty sure that kicked up the idea of how many matches we're going to get. Let's find that hot tea. There it is. We'll drink that. There. But I'm pretty sure that in addition to getting us the firearm variants and even regular firearms at times, and the illegal items like the manufactured knife, manufactured hatchets, and the higher end clothing that you can find, I'm pretty sure it has increased the amount of matches we will find. So I apologize if that makes it seem almost cheaty, but there's not much I could do unless I start saying I could only have half the matches I find. But even then, that's a lot of matches. Here we go. Here's where we downed and quartered our moose and harvested and cooked. We had a great cook that day. We got so much of it still cooked here. I'm not even worried about starting a fire. I just want to gather several. I'm going to take all of the cooked that I got. Not going to worry about cooking anymore. Or should I? Oh. Let's see if I can mark this on the map. Can I do that? Food and drink. Did I grab any of the cans? I did not. And we'll map it, though. Although I guarantee I'm going to lose that torch. There we go. So we are now very heavy because we have 6 or 8 kilos of cooked moose meat on in our backpack. So we are going to be heavy. We will be eating quite a bit of that as we move along. Come on, I'm stuck on this log again. Come on, Hinterland. I do want to continue gathering cattails because those are a good source of quick and easy calories. I don't need to worry about cattail heads anymore, thanks to fire starting level 3. Let's grab another hot tea. Keep our body heat up so I minimize any damage or condition loss due to the cold. And put another warm one back in there. I put another cold one back in there to keep it warm, but it's almost done. We're going to get our bow out because it's honestly a little bit more powerful. It is low on condition, but that's okay. Let's eat a moose meat, try to lessen our carry weight here. I guarantee I did not eat all of that moose meat, all of that moose steak there. We got rose hips. We were over here when we first entered, but I ignored all of these because I was solely focused on the moose. I did not worry about any rose hips or reishi mushrooms or anything. I was solely focused on that moose. So here we go. There's more cattails here. Great. I love it. I think it's been my fault, but I have been struggling to maintain a solid supply of food. Maybe I rushed getting into this way too much, and I'm just not that good at hunting deer right now. Because I'll shoot them, but they'll take forever to bleed out, and tracking down a deer when it's bleeding out is very difficult. When you're looking for the bear, it's huge. Plus, the bear, when it bleeds out, it always returns to either its main cave that it sleeps in or very close to where you shot it. Deer run in the entire opposite direction, run completely across the map. So you're lucky if you ever find it. Which is why in a run, the number of animals I end up killing during a run the wolves will be the highest just because they're so annoying and I could easily let them charge me and shoot them in the face when they come close. The bear will be next, and deer will be last. I will kill more ptarmigans and rabbits than I will deer, especially once you get fire-hardened arrows. Because then you could find that nest of ptarmigans that's got 3 to 5 ptarmigans in it, and you kill all of them. Just boom, boom, boom. Let's get the rest of these mushrooms and some more rose hips over here. And then, oh, hey, there's also a plastic container over here. I don't think I saw that when I came in. Let's check it out. What do we got? Nothing. Par for the course. Okay, let's say goodbye to Ash Canyon. Let's map the entrance area since it's not too cold. There we go. Didn't do too much to the map there, but we got it. And I need more rifle ammo. I'm starting to think once we get everything back to Mystery Lake, our next trek will be to the ravine and climb down and enter the top part of Bleak Inlet and go there. So I could get the code at the radio tower and enter the cannery. Our down bedroll's down to 81. Hatchet, tools, everything's good. Our teas are cold. We've got lantern fuel now. But I am done with Ash Canyon for now. Not one of my favorite places. I come here solely for the backpack and the crampons. I think that's why the developers did that. Because if there's been polls out there for people's favorite regions, and Ash Canyon and Black Rock are never there in the top favorites. And more people like Hush River Valley than they like Ash Canyon or Black Rock. But the only reason you go to Black Rock or Ash Canyon is for the backpack, is for the backpack and crampons in Ash Canyon, and the ballistic vest and warden's revolver that's in Black Rock. We're going to ignore all firewood right now. We need to just get out of here. We really do. Almost there. We're moving so slow, and now we're moving into the wind. Thankfully, we got a little cover here, and we are okay. It's a little bit of a long, narrow trench to get in here or out of here. It is a little cold, but thankfully it's only 1 chevron down, so it almost feels like it's a warm day. Gosh dang, how long is this little trench to get out of here? I forgot how long it is. It's terrible. Come on, we've got to be almost there. And here's where I start noticing the problem. Quick pause, everybody. I apologize for the last 20-ish minutes. There was no microphone or game audio, so my deepest apologies for that. What you heard from my microphone over the last 20 minutes was me doing a narration as I edited the video. So I apologize, but from here moving forward, I did get that fixed. I just happened to glance over and see none of my microphone settings were working, so we should be good to go now. Okay, now everything is working just fine. We are leaving Ash Canyon. We are out of here.
Starting to weigh me down.
We are incredibly heavy. How many stones do I have? Just 2. Okay. Still going to pick up sticks because I need them. I already searched this poor soul who had nothing. We are back in Echo Ravine. Now we could cross the ravine and go to an area where there is some shelter in a cave, or we could head up out of the ravine and back to Mountaineer's Hut. I think we're going to do the Mountaineer's Hut route. So let's do that. We are getting cold. That's making me think we ought to warm up in that cave. But if we do that, we may as well sleep through the night. So decisions to make. You know what? If we go over there, there is a chance there. Oh, and it is getting really windy. And I have a feeling this is going to turn into a blizzard.
Just been lay down for a
I
bit.
don't know if I exactly want to tank that much damage, though it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Because it's pretty much a straight shot. Let's eat this up. Let's drop, maybe if we drop about a half or a kilo, we could gain a little speed. Probably not much. How many sticks? I'm good. So do we tank this, or do we go warm up? It's -20, so I don't have enough sticks to actually create a warm fire right now. Not out in the open. I would have to be in a cave. I say we tank it, we go. Although I'm not thrilled about going against the wind the entire time. Now when we do get back, we're going to drop a whole bunch of gear before we summit. I want to be very light when we summit. Okay, come on, let's get out of the wind. There we go, little shelter, a little wind protection there. It's -7 while in protection. I do have enough sticks for that. I learned, took me forever and it makes sense, but I learned that each stick will add 1 degree of warmth. 1 degree Celsius of warmth to a fire. I stick to the metric system in this game, even though I'm from America, mainly because there's a bug in the conversion to the SAE system from kilograms to pounds. There's a major bug in the system where it looks weird. It's impossible to read. It doesn't negatively affect your character, but it just looks weird. I've had it say, like, I'll have 1 liter of water, which is 1 kilogram, but it will say I've got like 80 pounds of water. I'm obviously not carrying 80 pounds, and my character doesn't act like it, but the conversion's just off. It's buggy. So I just stick with this, so I don't gotta worry about it. Okay, come on. There we go. A little bit of protection. If this wind were to die down, this would not be that bad. So again, I once again apologize that there was an issue with the microphone. I didn't even realize it was not picking up. I think it's because the software I use to monitor and separate out all of my audio recently had an update, and my recording software, OBS, it like lost all connections to the individual audio streams. It makes it easy when I can separate the audio based on where it's coming from. Media, game, desktop, my microphone. If I'm doing a Discord chat, it separates it there. Okay, so getting down a little over, right around half condition. It is -21 in this wind. This wind is what's making this so bad. I'm not seeing a bear. Just in case. It is loaded. I am not in a condition or a position to do battle with a bear right now. And of all the bears in the game, this is the one I like hunting the least. Cougar's over there. Bear is usually right around here. But I remember when we were going to Ash Canyon, going through here, he wasn't here. He was nowhere to be found. Up there is one of the location points to map. There's like an east and a west tower pillar thing. Okay, come on. understand. Going into the wind is the worst part here. Over this hill and down onto Crystal Lake, and we will be there. Oh. Come on, now we got to be a little bit out of the wind. There we go. Provided I don't get attacked, I've got enough condition to get there. At the rate it is decreasing. And the wind looks like it's shifted from going straight at me to coming from the side a little bit. That or I've just shifted my direction. Okay, I think we're safe from the bear as far as that is concerned. Okay. Now, how's the wind? Really? The wind does not go through a hillside. That's not possible. Video game mechanics and laws of physics do not always line up. I don't know which I'd rather have. Wind like now or the fog we had in the last episode where I got lost and ran around in a circle. Here we go. And if I stay to the left, I should avoid the wolves. I do have a little bit of scent on me, but I don't think they'll be able to detect it this far away. Come on, wind. You know, you could die down any time you want. The wind chill is 17 degrees. Jiminy Christmas. It would be a warm evening if it weren't for this wind. Let's eat a little bit. Trying to lower the carry weight I have. Now it's this long trek, long slog across Crystal Lake. My biggest Achilles heel in this, aside from my hubris, is how I'm always carrying more than I should be. Oh shoot. There's the bear. Hi there, Mr. Bear. What are you doing way up there? I never see you up that high. So much for me staying to the left. I thought about going over that way and going over that little rock face into the Mountaineer's hut. But there you are. Okay, we are going to just be prepared here. I don't think I need to worry about you. Maybe you're detecting me because I smell. I don't know. Oh. You're actually moving faster than I am because you're not going into the wind. Okay, he does not appear to be coming after me. He is doing his route, and he is going to leave me alone. Because he's a nice bear. He doesn't want to bother me. What's it in here? -9 still. Oh my gosh. Okay, we are almost there. Gosh, it would be great, though, to have a bear hide right over here. But you know what? We'll be here for a couple days. Gathering wood, fixing up the roof. Oh, and the wind died down. Thank you, wind. Goodbye, Mr. Bear. wolves are over there. Oh gosh, that's a big one. 1, 2, 3, 4 wolves over there. That's a lot of wolves. A lot of wolfies. Now, will we be warm in the Mountaineer's hut? When it's negative 18 outside, does the Mountaineer's hut provide enough warmth for us? Really? Okay. Remember there was this one time I was trying to... Oh, shoot. They were over there. They all ran over here. Are you kidding me? What the heck? No. How about no? Goodbye. Slam the door in your face. There's the other hacksaw I had. Okay, so let's drop this. Let's drop this. Okay, now we're talking. Birch saplings, maple saplings, all of those. Okay, what else am I carrying that is so daggum heavy? No, don't do that. I might be leaving them accidentally. Okay, but now that we're warm... Oh, I do have all this cooking stuff. Whoa. The wolf... Okay, this is way too tempting. Oh, he came up here because he could smell me? Oh. I'm tempted. But no.
Too cold to think.
Yeah, too cold. Okay. Flour. Salt. I want this so I don't forget it. I'm going to stash this because I no longer need it in here. Okay. Anything else? Here, let's put the improvised insulation in here. We'll put all this in here. I don't need 2 of these right now. What else could I put? I could put this in there. And I can finally... Let's put this in here now. Let's get things organized in our little base. Okay, all I need is the woodworking tools, 20 cedar, in 3 hours. 3. There we are. Now for a lot of fun here. We're going to drop all the teas. We're going to put all the birch bark ones right here in rows of 2. I have a lot of tea. And that deer hide takes 5 days. So we've got about 2-ish days down. We're going to put our rose hips right here. We're going to be in Timberwolf Mountain for a little while. Between summiting, getting the travois ready, And now, oh, hold up, we're not done yet, because I got to get all of them out of here. Where'd they go? There they are. Yeah, I think I'm a little overloaded on teas here. Let's move them over as much as we can. Come on now. Let me have that one. There. And there. Almost have enough fruit. There it is. And now let's get all my reishi teas out. For down here. Now some of you might be wondering, why don't you just put them on top of the mantle? Over there. You're right, that'd be a great idea. Problem is, they warm up while up there. So if I don't, anytime I light a fire, if I don't reach up and shake them, I will burn all these teas. There. There. Look at all the teas. We are doing good. Ah. Wolves. Bear is gone. Okay. Let's journal here. Lugged everything important back to the Mountaineer's hut in Timberwolf Mountain. The bear came a little too close for comfort while I was carrying everything, but this will be a good chance for a quick hunt. Another bear skin will be welcomed. Okay, so our goal, I think we are going to head to Prepper Cache, Timberwolf Mountain, and then Summit. But first, I want to repair Mountaineer's hut roof, craft travois. Okay, we're actually going to head to Prepper Cache, Timberwolf Mountain. There we are. That is our game plan here. Now, in here, we are 16 warm. Do I have any crafting I need to do? I do. I could craft a thing of rose hips. I can craft several mushrooms. I don't think I need a I do need a bandage. Let's make a bandage, or two. Now, something I am very I do definitely want to do. We're going to start a fire. I'm going to throw this fir wood on here. And I am going to get a little bit of a fire going so I could warm up. I'm going to run outside, and if I can, harvest some cedar. That way I can come back in here and warm up really good.
That did it.
Let's see. Oh. Add the fur. We're going to get some water going. Mainly so I could have plenty of it. Let's see. And as I said... Oh no, it won't warm it up. I thought it did. We are going to definitely have enough birch bark tea because I want to recover a lot of that condition I lost. And where'd it go? Come on. There, now it's not going to burn. It is a heavy snowfall. So, but I did see a lot of cedar. Okay, yeah, that's as far as I'm risking that. I did not realize it was that cold. Uh-oh. There we are. Okay, warmed up. Okay. But that should do it. We're going to add fuel. I'm going to put all of my sticks on here. Okay, we're going to make more water. Anything more I could do? No. Anything I could repair? I'm not worried about repairing those. Those I want to repair, but I need stuff. I'm not worried too much about repairing most of my gear because we're about to head up to the summit. And I am going to be incredibly loaded down with gear up there. Okay, is there actually a temperature difference? Feels like 36. Feels like 34. 2 degrees, so not a big deal. Okay. Let's sleep for an hour. Okay. We're going to stack some birch bark.
Something's making me feel tired.
And we're going to sleep for 9 hours. We should recover a ton of condition. There we are. Well recovered. warming up everything. Yeah, all that's going to go away here in a second. Because, yeah, I got none. So, what else do I got here? Let's put this birch bark tea down. Get rid of all these teas. I have so many. There. 55%, 98%, almost cured on that. And how many cedar do I have? I have 6, and I need many more. I need 14 more. Okay, let's take a peek out here. Let's eat a moose meat. The bear is nowhere around that I could see. It is cold. Okay. This is basically going to be our game plan, is we are going to come out, harvest a limb, warm up. Come out, harvest a limb, warm up. In here, we are warm. And as it gets warmer throughout the day, we'll be even more warm. Except for the blizzard that just set in. How awesome is that? There. Okay, great. A blizzard. Literally would be the ideal time to fix this. But even in the blizzard, it's still 4 degrees warm in here, so we're good. But at least in a blizzard, there are no predators. Oh, I thought I saw something. Okay, last one we're trying before I do any serious more, because that is too cold. Okay, warming up. Ugh. Oh my. 8 to go, and I'm almost there. Almost there. I don't think I have any arrowheads, do I? No. I have feathers. I don't have any arrowheads. It is 1 degree warm in here. This is not good. Oh gosh, everything's cold. Just to warm up a little and do something. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's warm up by sleeping an hour. Maybe the blizzard will go away. And it did. So you just speak it into existence and it happens. It is still incredibly cold in here. Okay. 1 more hour to warm up. Oh my. I was hoping for a slightly warmer day, you know? Just a little bit. There, we are fully warm. We are fully hydrated. We'll eat this little piece here. We'll eat this little piece here. Gosh, I got all the little pieces here. There's a big one. Okay, wolves are over there. I don't see the bear anywhere. We're going to go this direction now. Negative 15. It is cold. Okay, there's 3 more. That kicks us up to 15.
Goddamn freezing.
Yes, yes it is. Okay. Warm up for an hour, sleeping. Oh my goodness. Okay, we are almost fully warm. Did I leave any books here I could read? Something I could do? Let's read as much as I can. There's 2. Got 2 hours done. Let's light a torch and let's light a fire. I think I picked up enough sticks to give me a couple hours. Another blizzard? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. This is absolutely ridiculous. Another blizzard. I cannot believe that.
That's done.
Okay. Let's add 1 cedar, since I seem to get 3 for every single one. And we'll make water. Let's do an hour. Let's do another 2 liters. And we'll finish the book. There we are. And the blizzard has now stopped. Let's drink a little more. There. There. Let's go gather sticks. I'm not going to chop down any more wood. But I do need sticks. Although, no, I do not want to get that low on condition doing it, so we're going to just grab sticks. It's very, very tempting, but it is a very bad idea. Okay, any more sticks around? Real easy. Good thing about blizzards is it will, when it's all said and done, it will leave you a boatload of sticks in the area. And now that fire starting is leveling up, sticks mean an absolute lot for a fire. I mean, you just saw that fire, how it said it would only go for about an hour, hour and a half, and it lasted 2.5 hours. Being a little precautious of the bear that's roaming around this area. And I don't feel like getting cold and taking any more hypothermia cold damage, so let's run back.
I feel my hands.
So there we are. We have now gathered enough sticks. Well, we got 14. We're good. Any more books in here by chance? No. I need 2 more cedar limbs to chop up, and I've got enough to fix this thing. We're 67% there. This is fully cured. Come on now. Okay. So, do I have this mapped? I do. Basically now we're gonna warm up here. We're gonna pass a few hours of time. Get myself thirsty. We're gonna drink a couple of these birch bark teas. Okay, and we are full. Let's do 9. That'll be good. We should fully, not fully, but get really... Okay, woke up as recovered as I could, and I'm fully rested, and it's another blizzard. Gosh dang, I'm eating all the moose meat, just hunkering down for blizzards. What the heck is this? This is like the endless blizzard, I swear. Run out and try to find some sticks again. Dang. Negative 57. This is just crazy. Anything over here? Nope. And we're back. Oh, we're not even warm in here. Oh my. That is not good. See, this is why you gotta repair this thing. Let's light a fire.
I'll die if I don't warm up soon.
I know, Mac, I know. Thankfully, we have enough sticks to warm up a few degrees. This is, oh my goodness. I don't know how much of a warmth bonus it is to actually repair that. I think
Fire.
I've read somewhere where it's like 10 or 15 degrees. I don't know for certain.
It worked.
There. -2, -1. And we are now warm. Okay, and while we're doing this, as always, we can make water. Can I sleep for an hour and warm up a little faster? There we are. I'm still only barely warm. Okay, I haven't seen the bear get that close again since that one time. Okay. We are late morning. It feels like 6 degrees in here. No, I don't want to do that. How is my hatchet? It's got to be getting a little worn down. Okay, we will sharpen it a little bit. Let's get it back over 90. Not that I think it matters. Negative 32. Let's do this one really fast. Where'd it go? It was right here. Oh, here it is. Okay. Almost warm. And that is our last moose meat.
We need to find some place to escape this cold.
You are escaping the cold right here. Okay. Now it looks like a sunny day. Oh, the sun. Okay, one more cedar and I've got it. Just one. I see it right here. There we are. We now have enough.
Wait.
I know, Mac. I know you're cold. Let's go. We got enough cedar, everybody. Now we could repair this thing. There we are.
I need to drop something.
Let's do this. And there we go. There we go. It is now repaired. We have saved. We've finished the repair just as nighttime comes. But as we look out with our repaired roof and everything, guys, I think that is where we are going to end today's episode. Once again, I apologize for the issues we had. The microphone not working for the first 20-ish minutes of the episode, and I did do a voiceover, so I apologize that the game audio was probably not present at all either. So again, please accept my apologies. I will do my best to double check that in future. But we have survived another one. As we near the end of the episode, as we end this episode, we barely made it. Hypothermia was there. We were getting close. But we got enough wood to repair the Mountaineer's hut. Finally, this is the first time I've ever done this. Thank you guys so much for watching and for building such an awesome community with me here. If you are enjoying the Gunloper Challenge, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends so they could enjoy it too, and drop a comment letting me know what ridiculous mistake you think I'm going to make next time. This is SeenIzax signing off, and as always, God bless.